People are still buying millions of dollars worth of product on eBay every single hour, but eBay does significantly less revenue than Amazon and other companies, but it's because people are buying different items on eBay than these other platforms. Let me show you what they're buying. I know what you're thinking. Why would anyone buy an outdated digital camera or camcorder when we have $1,000 iPhones in our pockets that take videos and pictures? But digital cameras are by far one of my most profitable and fastest moving items that I sell on eBay. I'm gonna pop up on the screen all of these items that have sold today. Not this week, not this month, not this year. All of these items have sold today. Looking at Canon. You also want to keep your eye out for Sony. You're also going to want to look for Nikon, and then you're also going to want to look for Olympus. There are many more outside of these four that you're going to want to keep an eye out for, but it's these four that are selling the fastest and for the most profit that you can also find with the most frequency. The second item selling extremely well on eBay right now, another hard to believe one, are remote controls. Yes, you can go buy an $8 universal remote control at Walmart, but you want to look for really good brands that go to units that have been discontinued or that have specialized buttons that these universal remotes do not have. Again, all of these remotes have sold today. You want to be looking for Logitech Harmony remotes. These sell extremely fast and for good money. These are very advanced universal remotes. You also want to keep your eye out for Bose. Anything Bose, B-O-S-E, is going to go for really good money, especially their remotes. Next up is Sony. Not all Sonys are created equally. Some Sonys go for $2 free shipping where you're going to lose money. Some Sonys go for $200 just for the remote plus shipping. And then finally, I'm going to group together Pioneer, Yamaha, Onkyo, all of these different brands and companies. All of them sell really well. Again, you have to find the right remote. And if you're interested, I have a complete guide to remotes on my channel for free. Remotes are selling extremely well on eBay. Next up, we have sunglasses. Whether they're super scratched up and you can't see through them or they're in great condition, sunglasses are selling extremely well on eBay. The best-selling sunglasses on eBay right now are Oakley, Ray-Ban, Costa Del Mar, and then also designer sunglasses like Gucci, Prada, Chanel. A lot of the glasses that you will find on eBay are ones that are discontinued once again. People want to wear the same Oakleys they wore in 1992 while they were fishing with their grandpa. They want to buy that exact same pair of sunglasses today and wear them. They want to find the pair of sunglasses that they had just 9 years ago, but Oakley or Ray-Ban are no longer producing that line. They can go onto eBay and they can get those products. They want Gucci for 80% off. They go to eBay to get those products. Number 4 is very similar to the last one, and that is eyeglass frames. People buy just the frames on eBay, and then they put their own lenses inside of them with their prescription. The ones that sell the best are usually Coach. I'm able to find Coach very often. Another one that is selling extremely well right now is Kate Spade. I can't keep that on the shelf. Another one is Ralph Lauren. And then a company that you may not have known that does a lot of eyeglass frames, Nike. Nike, especially kids' glasses, sell extremely fast. Number 5 on the list are golf clubs. One of the most expensive hobbies in the world, and you have people ultra poor to ultra rich that all love to go golfing. So you're going to be able to sell a lot of high-end golf clubs to some people that want those on eBay that can't get them anywhere else. And you're going to be able to sell to people who want to enjoy the hobby but don't have as much money. They're able to pick up a name brand for a little bit less in used condition on eBay. You want to be looking for Ping, P-I-N-G, one of my favorite ones to sell. Mizuno sells extremely well. Cleveland, TaylorMade, Callaway, Titleist, Cobra King. A ton of these brands sell extremely well. Golf clubs move extremely fast on eBay. Everyone's trying to get their hands on them. The lighting just changed up. I had to close my garage door because a storm just decided to roll in the middle of the desert. Gotta love that. Next up are baseball bats. Pretty similar to golf clubs. You want to be looking for name brands. A lot of these sell extremely well. Demerini is one of my favorite ones to sell right here on top. Next up we have Easton. There's also, of course, Rawlings. And there's also, of course, Louisville Slugger. There's a ton of other brands that do okay, but those are kind of the main 4 that sell extremely well. You want to learn a lot about the different lengths and weights and what is league use and what is league banned, things like that. For example, no real reason why, but this bat in used condition goes for $150. It's just a rare bat that people want to get their hands on. Meanwhile, an even better brand might only sell for $20. Another really interesting one, number 7, are DVD VCR combo players. Why would we need these when we have Spotify, Netflix, cable TV, YouTube TV, all of this stuff? Why are people still buying these? Who cares? They are buying them. So you got to start selling them. Not only are they selling extremely fast, but they're selling for extreme amounts of money. All of those recorders and DVD VCR combo players that you saw are selling anywhere in working condition from $60 to $200 on eBay. And if you can get ungated and refurbish them, you can sell them for $500, even $600 on Amazon. Again, you may be thinking, why would someone buy this with all of these other technologies that we have? This is where eBay really makes their money. Nostalgia, collectibles, they really play on the psychology of going back to simpler times and making a lot of money. I almost forgot the 4 best brands. The first one by far is Magnavox. Again, all of these sales are just from today and throughout the whole video. Funai is another good one. Sony is a great brand. And then you also want to look for Samsung, Philips, all that good stuff as well. Panasonic. Number 8 are CDs, cassettes, vinyl players, DVDs, video games, just media in general. I'll focus on CDs real quick for the video. If any of you follow me on short form social media like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, you may be confused right now because I trash on CDs and media all the time. It's all jokes and satire. The majority of CDs actually only sell for like $5 shipped, $6 shipped, so you're not gonna make a ton of money on them. But just like every category, you need to find the ones that sell extremely well because they definitely are out there. The 4 major groups of CDs that you want to look for are metal CDs, like grunge, metal, all that good stuff. Just the very obscure bands that may have not gotten a huge record deal, but they have a cult following. Some of their CDs can go for 40, 60, 80, hundreds of dollars. Same with rap. Even Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Tupac, Biggie, all those CDs are going to go for a nice $10, $15, $20. And then if it's a shorter print, it's going to go for much more money. But again, you're looking for the underground rap CDs that didn't have a full-on producer, just a self-produced, that have a cult following, things like that. Number 3, classic rock CDs. These aren't going to sell for as much money because they were so highly produced in the 70s and 80s and 90s. But if you find nice Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, all that good stuff, you're going to be able to sell them extremely well. And then the 4th, my favorite, hard to come by but also worth more money, are imports. A lot of CDs were printed by the millions, but then they have an Germany imported or Japan imported, or if you ever see any CDs that say Japan import, Germany import, you know, any country other than the US imported, it's going to sell for a premium and sell for a lot more money. Now, if you're interested in reselling on eBay, don't worry about this video. Don't think, oh, now everyone is going to know about these categories and these items, and now the market is going to become oversaturated and no one's going to make money. Don't worry about any of that. The reason why all of these items that I just showed you are selling really well is because they're discontinued. They're not sold by the manufacturers or the companies anymore, and people are seeking out these items that they can no longer get. Therefore, there aren't a ton of them on the market, and there are less and less and less of them every single day, week, month, year, because we throw things out in America. So these items continue to get harder and harder to find, making them worth more and more each year, and making them harder and harder for your competition to find. So you're going to be finding these categories. There's not going to be 58,000 underground rap CDs on eBay tomorrow. They're just too hard to find. Number 2, if you are interested in selling on eBay, don't buy a course. Don't give anyone your money. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel and go through hours of this content. There's other creators like me. We put out all of our information for free. There's no reason to pay for a course or to pay for a membership that's reoccurring every single month. All of the information to sell on eBay, it's very simply laid out on my channel and on other people's channels. I wish you good luck in your ventures if you choose to do so.